going on, guys? Killer D here with another Bleach More Souls video. They dropped some patch notes today, so I'm going to go over them with you guys real quick. That way you can see what's going on. So they said added rewards exchange event. Players can replace the SR characters obtained from summons times 10 to select an SSR character shards. And then Hachi's finally like in the roster, like you can see him, you can actually obtain him now, which is pretty sweet. We adjusted the hone system to enhance characters' power significantly, optimize the overall hone value. We adjusted the hone attributes. When honing the advanced attributes, one extra attribute can be obtained. So that's pretty nice. I saw it already. They made it a little bit better, but it's still kind of not good. They need to reduce the amount of shards needed to upgrade these because it's still an insane amount of shards. I'm not going to waste any of my shards until they lower that, because it's still, you know, you're depending on RNG, and then shards aren't going to be the easiest to come by. With this new update though, where you can the exchange event, that's going to make it a little bit better for the hone, but it's nothing crazy that's going to, like, you know, change hone. They need to change hone. They really got to change the system for hone in order for it to be a lot better. They adjusted Unohana skill. I believe it was just a mastery skill, which we'll go over. They adjusted the difficulty of elite stage 25 to 65, which is pretty sweet. And they fixed loopy skill descriptions. I didn't see anything crazy when I was looking over it. But let's... Oh, and then, yeah, the banner for Nell and White Ichigo just dropped for me. So I'm going to do that probably on a separate video. But if you guys look here, you can already summon Hachi, which is nice. Hopefully I get him when I do my summoning video. I'm most likely going to go for both weapons, because it's kind of hard. I'm definitely going for now. It's kind of hard to pass up White Ichigo because he looks good. And then if we look at the Jades, let's see if there's any of them that I'm like close, so I can kind of show you. So it seems like when you get 10 summons, or for the single, I think for the multi as well, you'll be able to actually pick which character you want. So that's really nice. If you notice, they included Ishin, Gin, Unohana, Rukia. They added some of these limited characters that we were only able to get through coin events. So that's a good thing. I like that because I'm going to be able to kind of pick and choose who I want. So I'm probably going to go for whoever's like closest to 7-star or closest to getting to the next level, and people who I use. So for me, for the V2 summons, I'm probably going to go with Ishin, Gin. I want to try out Loopy, Matsumoto for sure, because I want to kind of upgrade her Warsaw. I think I'm short like 80 shards to get it to gold, and I really don't want to use Omni shards. And then anybody else can say I'm close to getting the 7-star, so I might do that. So I like this. I like that update because now I can kind of pick and choose. I'm probably going to keep it at SR though, because honestly I do want to get them to 7-star. Some of them have really good talents that if you max those out, you're going to be able to increase some damage by a lot. So I'm going to probably keep it like that for maybe like this, the regular one. Let me see if this one's any different. Yeah, so this one only has those. I don't know, I'm going to have to see how this goes. Because I do want to get to some of these SR characters to 7-star, just in case their talent's any good. But let me go back. Let's check out Unohana's skill. Like I said, I think it's just the mastery skill that looked different. That's the only thing I noticed. If you guys remember, this one used to do whenever that mastery skill would proc, she would give like 50 rage to whoever's on the same line or row as her. So now it's just deals damage to a single enemy and heals Unohana and the ally with the lowest HP by 6% of their effective life totals. So they made her, I guess, more of a healer, plus an additional 7%. Let me see the regular one, because I have the awakened one. Yeah, I can't really. And then this one's the same. Thank God they didn't change this, because this one's like really good. Damage rate up by 43% is insane. Damage reduction by 43. That's some crazy stats for her at level 77. And then they said something about loopy. We can go over him real quick just so we can kind of see what they mean. I'm not exactly sure what they're talking about, to be honest. Maybe they just meant the way they was worded, because I don't see anything different, to be honest. For the mastery skill, bleed target for 1 round. If the enemy has any debuff, prevents him from action. Loopy can inflict an extra stack of bleed. I believe that was the same. Deals damage to an enemy front row. Increase attack by 10% for 1 round. Inflicts 1 extra layer to target the existing dot after on hit. I think that was there also. Let me check the awakened weapon. Maybe that's what's different. Crit the shield. Yeah, that was there, I believe. Enemy, yeah, that was there too. I'm not really sure. I'm gonna have to. I don't remember, to be honest. But let's check over Hachi real quick. So he's a black tortoise. Let's see. Yeah, so he's a black tortoise, so he's going to regen that rage whenever he does get hit. For silent and extreme challenges, the attack of all characters is increased by max out 2.4%. Okay. And then for his mastery skill, has a 20% chance to tangle. So he has a CC. Then for his rage, deals damage to a single enemy, inflicts burn for 2 rounds, regenerates 10% of the missing HP from the lowest ally. After weapon awakens, damage is greatly increased and amount of regen is increased. And for his passive, increase the damage reduction rate of the back row. I'm gonna have to see how this is. And then I'm trying to think which character I have a lot of shards so I can kind of show you guys the new hone system. I think I did it on Udiu. Yeah, I have a lot, so let's see. I'm not gonna go too crazy, but if you guys see this top one over here, it says damage rate plus attack. So now that you can have a chance of adding an extra one, which makes it a little bit better because now you'll be able to get 2 buffs instead of 1. But they didn't fix the problem where if you lock it, the shards go up. I really don't like that at all. You know, it's gonna cost an insane amount of shards if you find the stat you're looking for, and you know, how long is that really gonna take? So they really need to lower that down in order for this to be like more, I guess, realistic for players to actually use. Like right now, it's not gonna, nobody's gonna be able to get the perfect stats with the perfect, you know, roll that they want. So it's still not good in my opinion. I'm not gonna waste any shards on it. Cause it's gonna cost an insane amount. Yes, they made it kind of better with that summon where you can kind of pick and choose on an SSR character, but are you guys really gonna spend like 20 shards to get a roll that you might not like? I don't think it's worth it, to be honest. But I do like that new thing right here where you can summon and you can kind of pick and choose who you want. That's definitely a good thing. I like that. We're gonna be able to kind of pick and choose who we want, and then you can use it off the free summons, which is good. That means you can kind of pick who you want, you know, for free to play. You're going to be able to get some of these limited characters a lot better, which I would definitely recommend going for Gin. He's going to increase that damage by 10%. Perfect for PvE. You know, Ishin's another one that's good for PvE. Those two are monsters, so I would definitely go out of my way to pick them for PvE instances. Like Aizen, they're going to be great in that. Other characters that you guys might be able to actually go for now is like Lisa. You know, that's good if you're playing this game long term. You're going to be able to get a good amount of these characters 7-star, which is great. I like that they made this. You know, do they have that for the event? Let me see. No, they don't. If they include that in the event, that's going to be insane. I mean, I don't know yet because this is the soul box. I hope they do it for the summon, the regular summon. I mean, they probably won't, but if they do, that's going to be great because then you'll be able to kind of like really narrow in, you know, really focus on the shards that you want. But let's see what else. We went over Unohana. We kind of glimpsed over Loopy, the home system. Hachi's in there, like I said. Home system, like I said, I'm still not going to waste anything on there. I wasted a few just to check it out, but it still doesn't seem worth it to me. They need to lower the amount of shards needed for that, because they need to understand that it's going to be a long time for somebody to get the perfect roll. So I'm not wasting any more shards on those. I'm going to do a summoning video later today, probably in a few minutes, right after this one ends. I just wanted to go over the patch notes. And then I guess let's check out let's see what characters are included in here. So you got everybody in here except for Bankai Kaku. We got Hachi, which is nice. Hopefully I can get him in this one. And then before I do the summoning video, I guess let's go over the weapons. Both weapons are really good. Like it's a difficult decision. So for the awakened weapon, it says it's going to include 2 stacks of bleed, which is nice. That's going to be, every stack of bleed is going to be good, especially if you team them up with Gin, with Fuki Aura. That's going to be like major damage, and then Ishin's going to be able to benefit from that. For my team, for example, I use Ishin, so that's going to benefit from that. Has a 50% chance to stun, so basically it's either going to happen or it's not. It's not, it's most likely going to happen. And then with Fuki Aura and Ishin, the effect accuracy is going to be boosted by 20%, so that's going to be, it's most likely going to land. So this is definitely going to be good. I'm thinking about using her with Loopy. The only downside I'm thinking about is I kind of want him to rage so I can get that rage back quicker, but that's going to be nice. And then let's check over White Ichigo, because that one looks good too. I'm wondering how this is going to work out. So the 25% chance to proc the silence, which is great. I think that's better than Matsumoto actually. So it's 6% or 7% more than Matsumoto. And then it says in the next round, guaranteed mastery skill, which the mastery skill, if we look at, has a 50% chance to silence, and then it says grants 10% skill damage to every stack of dot. So that's why I'm liking both of them, because they're both going to be good for PvE dot builds. So I'm definitely going to try to go for that. But that was basically it for the update. Would like to hear your guys' opinion on this. Honestly, the hone system, I don't think it's a little bit better, but I don't think it's where it should be at. If you guys saw my other video where I talked about it, they just got to copy the 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross Awakening equipment, and then it would be so much better if they did it like that. They need to lower the shards. It should be cheaper. And I don't think it should just be you unlock 5 and you use 5 shards, you get all of them. Maybe just unlock them, just like the Awakening. That way you can kind of re-roll. If it was like 1 shard to re-roll, because the RNG is going to be bad anyway. So, how long is it really going to take to get the perfect one? Even for whales, it's going to be hard. So they definitely got to lower the shards for sure. And I think they should unlock it instead of having all of them unlocked at the same time. Unlock each one. And then, yeah, that'll be a lot better for the honing system. But I would like to hear your guys' opinion on the new honing system. What do you guys think about Unohana? I like the healing mastery skill, but I kind of like the 50 rage too. Maybe it might help a little bit, like regenning some rage. I like both, but I don't know which one I would like better. And then choice pack, yeah, that's going to be it for today's patch note. But I hope you guys liked the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you guys have any comments, questions, please put them in the comment section down below. I'm going to try to do I'm going to do the summoning video very shortly. And yeah, as always guys, have a good one.